Welcome back to Karis Investment, where investments are made simple. If you're joining us today, guys, this is a must-watch video. There's a ton of information for you to actually enjoy the content. As usual, I only make videos when I know there are opportunities in the stock market for you to make money. Now, in today's video, I will be discussing Rivian. It's all about Rivian, if the price point is something you should invest in and what you should know before you invest in this stock. As usual, if you're subscribed, I greatly appreciate it. If you're not yet subscribed, hey, let's see if we can change your mind today. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Hope you did not get disappointed with that intro. But on this channel, we discuss real estate, we discuss stock, and of course, growing your own personal business. This is very, very important for us, and to spend the time to invest in people like what I'm doing right now. I create videos not just for me, it is basically to help someone else that may be thinking, hey, should I start investing in the stock market? Is it safe to invest in the stock market? And what should I do if I want to start invest in the stock market? It's a very honest question. Not a lot of people get the right information. Some people will get their mind changed before even trying to invest in the stock market. So this is what Karis Investment is about, is investments made simple, meaning that we get you in the right stock at the right time if you follow what we're buying. Now, before we jump into Rivian, guys, just want to let you know that investment is risky. Please speak to a financial advisor if you're unsure if you can afford, because you can only, you should only invest money in the stock market that you can afford to invest. So before we go any further, let's discuss Rivian. What do we think about Rivian? Is it at a great price right now? For me personally, I think Rivian is at a phenomenal price. There's a few things I could mark right now. Now, keep in mind, guys, about a 6 months to 8 months back, Rivian was IPO'd, and a lot of people went in from $70 per share, from $77 per share to roughly $130 per share. That's what most of the earlier investment that was done in Rivian by most people. Well, I created a few videos back then saying I don't think Rivian was worth the 120 per share or the 150 per share, and I'm glad I did. Now, if you watch those videos and if I change your mind from buying at 120 or 150, I hope I did. But if you did not, now this is still a perfect opportunity. Rivian is trading below $31 per share. This is absolutely amazing price. Now, there's a few things why Rivian is trading that low, and I want to make it just transparent to you guys. One, Ford has announced that they are starting production of their Ford F-150, which we all know that Ford F-150 is one of the most sellable trucks in America. So that's a big news when it comes to Tesla, when it comes to Rivian. Now, Tesla get a slight pass on this because Tesla is still selling more of their cars and their SUVs. But obviously, we understand that the Cybertruck, a lot of people is waiting to have that in their possession. But still, a Tesla is in a different stage in their company than Rivian. Now, number two, with Ford starting to ramp up production, a lot of Ford people, like people that own the Ford F-150 or people that drive Fords right now, may think I've just continued to stay with the company. It's more neutral. It's more easy for you to say, hey, I'm staying with this company because I've been with it for such a great time. I have no issues. And it's more of a comfort level. So those customers will tend to stick with their same competitor. Basically, it's like a bank. If you're banking with one bank, it's kind of hard for you to change over to a different bank. Or if you go to Starbucks, and if you're a Starbucks loyalist, then it's kind of hard for you to go to Tim Horton, right? It's the same scenario. Now, the next thing as well, we saw that Rivian raised their price, and that kind of detour as a lot of people when the price was changed. then a lot of people jump ship. A lot of people was upset. That kind of changed the narrative for Rivian. And the number one reason why Rivian is in this mess right now is because of the struggles with their production, the production delays. Its potential customer will have the opportunity at this point now to move over to Ford if they continue to have these issues. So those are some of the things what I think if you're investing in Rivian, and before you invest in Rivian, make sure that you are actually considering those factors, because those will play a big part in what and how the company bounce back from where it is right now. Now, for me personally, do I think that Rivian is at a great price? Well, I have went in and I bought up some shares in the pre-market at $30.62. We have seen it crosses over $32.40, and I jump right out waiting for a pullback. Now I see it breaks $31 again, so I'm going to go in, get some shares that I could hold for a long time. And this is why I came and says, you know what, let me create this video, because maybe someone out there are thinking of buying in or thinking of investing in long term, and they want to know what's going on. So basically that's pretty much it for Rivian. I'll show you the charts of what's going on. Not big of a change since yesterday, but let's jump right into it and let's see what we can go through together. Now, as you can see on my screen, guys, this is the price right now that we're looking for Rivian. We have seen price is not really changing. We have seen in the last 2 days, right now we're seeing it just around $30.87. But again, if we take a look yesterday, we have seen it went on a downward spiral all the way down to the low 30s, and then obviously at the open of the stock market, we saw it shoots up to $32 high, and then it came right back down. So be mindful before you start to invest, to take a look to see what's going on. We can see trading volume looking great, but again, we saw it was up at $32.83 to be exact, and a day low of $30.75. Now, if we take a look here, we have seen basically in the last year a high of $179 per share, and now obviously we saw right now a low of $30.58 in the last 3 months, a high of 103, and we can see same similar thing here. We can see a low of 30.58. So if you guys are thinking, well, this is a great price to go in. If you take a look, guys, at 179, this is a huge discount we're looking at, pretty much close to more than 75%. A value of just completely diminished. We can see here at one point this company was looking like the mega, but right now market cap is around 30 billion still. So still a great pickup. I will never say you should stay away from it if you're looking in that sense. Now, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for a lot of people. Now, if we take a look as well as on the pricing of Rivian, let's jump right over here to their website. We have seen the prices for the R1 starting at 67.5 and the R1S at 72.5. Now, as soon as you start to configure these, your price will change based on if you're choosing a dual motor or if you're choosing a quad motor. There's a different in price. If you start exploring different options, different colors, different tire sizes, then your price will absolutely start to change as well. So that's something for you to definitely consider. Now, as usual, guys, if you are in the market for an EV company, you now have a ton of different choices. You have choices with Tesla, you have choices with Rivian, you have choices with Ford. There are so many choices when it comes to EV. So if you're in the market looking for an EV company that you want to purchase, it's no longer a hard decision. We have a lot of different choices that we could pick from. So I think this is why Rivian price will get some resistance, but at the end of the day, I truly believe that in the long run, if we're looking in the next year or two, then this is an investment for that type of investment. In the short term, you may have some ups and downs, but in the long run, definitely, if you buy today or if you buy anytime in this time frame, then you have a great potential to make, if not 100, 200, or even 300 in profit, right? So now, if you like the content, if it makes a difference, right? If you think this is making a difference for you by any means, right, then show your support by like, share, and subscribe. If you think it didn't really make a difference for you, I totally respect it. That's fine. Maybe you can pass it along to somebody else that may be looking. But at the end of the day, guys, this channel is to help you and to help myself share. We give out and we receive in. That's totally fine. If free of charge, I tell you guys, information is at your fingertips. It's up to you guys to do your research. But until next time, guys, peace out.